From a philosopher's point of view, it's not that every signal is coming in with equal weight. You're observing relevant information. What determines relevance?
I love it. So remember, we're going through iterations of the OODA loop. The information that comes in is only the information that mismatches or is not aligned to the prediction that's going out back to the senses. Like your orientation makes prediction and says, I think this is what we're seeing. And it's only looking for the difference of the mismatches or surprises coming in from the external environment.
But there's also the top-down part in observation from the more advanced cortical areas of the brain,
yes,
which says what you see is what you expected to see. It's a reinforcement that can be very dangerous. I got hired a number of years ago to work in Singapore for a week or so with Dave, with the military in Singapore, and it was something about horizon scanning, and it was a few years after 9/11. The question was, everybody after 9/11 says, it was all there, nobody saw it. So how do you notice what is not even in your cognitive framework to detect? What we have to teach people is to observe, to think about what's wrong with this picture. Once you've got that, then you've got a very interesting possibility of detecting a truly novel phenomenon. Policemen tell people, look, if something feels wrong, trust your gut. Observation must not just include sensory data that can come in objectively through the five senses.
Right.
It has to include something that we're not sure we understand. And proprioception, in a sense, is a sixth sense. It's to where your body is in space.
Proprioception, how I relate to everything, yes.
Football players, basketball players, you can see the way they orient their body vis-a-vis the goal lines or vis-a-vis the end of the court or the field. They know exactly where that goal line is, even though they're not looking at it. There's an orientation in space. This comes as a result of the incredible amount of practice being entrained into a complex dynamic. You're entrained into a particular attractor. Where you are in an attractor will condition your orientation. So the orientation and therefore what you observed, they both go together.
Yep.
And they are eminently context dependent.